She posted, found his journal, and read it to all my friends. He writes poetry about his feelings. So cringe. I commented, thanks for the publicity. Then I published those poems online. They went viral and got a publishing deal. When her friends saw she'd mocked writing that made me $100,000. Welcome to Seductive Dreams. It would be so much appreciated if you would subscribe to my channel and like the video. Now, without further ado, let's go. I, 29, male. Found out my girlfriend violated my privacy at 2:13 p.m. on a Thursday while sitting in a conference room pretending to pay attention to a project timeline presentation. My phone lit up. Instagram notification. She tagged me. The post was a photo of my leather journal, the one I kept in my nightstand drawer, open to a page with my handwriting visible. The caption, found his journal and read it to all my friends. He writes poetry about his feelings. So cringe. Her laugh sounds like wind chimes. I cannot. Emo boyfriend. Poetry is for middle schoolers. Send help. 143 likes already. Her friends commenting. Stop the secondhand embarrassment. Wind chimes. Girl run. He's going to propose with a haiku. My boss asked if I was okay. Guess my face said it all. Yeah, I lied. Just need 5 minutes. Went to the bathroom. Locked myself in a stall. Read the post again. She'd gone through my personal belongings, photographed my private writing, posted it publicly, mocked it, tagged me so I'd see it. 2 years together, living together for 8 months. I'd supported her through a career change, paid more rent when she was between jobs, listened to her complain about her friends for hours, and she violated my privacy for Instagram likes. I sat there for maybe 3 minutes. Then something clicked. She wanted attention. Fine, let's give her attention. Commented on her post. Thanks for the publicity. Then I opened a new Instagram account, Midnight Lines Poetry. Typed out the first poem from memory, posted it. Then another. Then another. By the time I walked back into that conference room, I'd posted 6 poems and had 47 followers. By 5 p.m., when I left work, I had 2,300 followers and climbing. She called at 5:47 p.m. I was in my car. What are you doing posting my poetry? You said people should see it. I didn't mean take those down. Why? They're my poems, my words. People are attacking me in the comments, saying I'm a bad girlfriend. Are you? This isn't funny. You're right. Violating someone's privacy isn't funny at all. Hung up. Drove home. She was there pacing. We need to talk about this. About you going through my stuff without permission. It was just sitting there in a closed drawer in my nightstand. I was looking for a phone charger. My charger's on my desk like always. Try again. She switched tactics. Tears started. I didn't think you'd be so sensitive about it. It was just a joke. Jokes require consent from everyone involved. You got consent from your friends to mock me, not from me. You're being dramatic. I walked to the bedroom, started pulling her things out of my closet. We split closet space 60/40 since I paid more rent. Started putting her clothes in garbage bags. What are you doing? You've got 2 weeks to find a new place. You're not on the lease. You can't kick me out. Actually, I can. Landlord confirmed it this afternoon. You're a guest. I'm giving you 14 days written notice. Handed her the paper I'd printed at work. Bind somewhere else. Over a journal. Over a betrayal of trust. The journal was just how you did it. She grabbed her phone. My mom's going to hear about this. Cool. Tell her hi for me. Locked myself in the bedroom. Kept posting poems. The account hit 10,000 followers by midnight. Update one, that was 6 days ago. It's been absolutely unhinged since then. The account exploded. 10K became 50K in 3 days. Then 100K. Then 200K. Turns out people really connect with honest emotional writing. Who knew? Besides everyone except my ex and her friends. Day 2 after the post. Her friend. The one who commented stopped him. Hey, so like this is getting out of hand. My BF is mad at me for making fun of you and we might break up. Can you please delete the posts? I screenshot it, posted it to my story with when consequences show up. She blocked me. Good. Day 3, I got an email. A literary agent, actual literary agent from a real agency. Love your work. Want to discuss representation? Set up a call. She was legit. Repped 3 best-selling poets. Wanted to represent me? I said yes before she could change her mind. Day 4. My girlfriend's mom called. This woman has always been cool to me. Past tense. You're humiliating her. She humiliated me first. It was a mistake. Photographing my journal, reading it to her friends, and posting it publicly sounds like at least 4 separate decisions. Not a mistake. You're being cruel. I'm posting poetry. How is that cruel? You know what you're doing? Yeah, I'm succeeding. Is that the problem? She hung up. My girlfriend came home 30 minutes later, redayed. My mom thinks you're horrible. Your mom raised someone who violates privacy for Instagram likes. I'll take her judgment. Why are you being like this? Like what? Posting my own writing. You're doing it to hurt me. Everything isn't about you. Shocking, I know. Day 5. The agent called again. Had publisher interest, multiple publishers, wanted to set up meetings, asked how many poems I had total. About 300, written over 10 years. Send me your best 100 like today. Stayed up until 4 a.m. scanning, organizing, editing. Sent them over. My girlfriend knocked on the bedroom door around 2 a.m. I'd been sleeping in there with the door locked since the eviction notice. Babe, can we talk? No, please. I'm sorry. Sorry you did it. Oh, sorry, there are consequences. Silence. That's what I thought. Went back to typing. Day 6. Got the call. That changed everything. 3 publishers want to bid, but one came in preemptively. 3-book deal. $45,000 advance against royalties. They want to move fast. First collection in 4 months. I literally dropped my phone. Had to call her back. That's yes. Holy yes. Great. Sending contracts. Read them. We'll negotiate details. Hung up. Sat there. I'm a mechanical engineer. I make decent money. But this was validation, professional validation that my writing mattered. My girlfriend got home from work. I was sitting on the couch. Contract draft open on my laptop. So I got a book deal today. She froze in the doorway. What publishing deal? 3 books. First one's called Midnight Lines. Her face cycled through surprise, confusion, anger, then this calculated look. That's amazing, babe. See, I told you your writing was good. You literally called it cringe 6 days ago. I was joking. Sure. So like how much? Trying to sound casual. Doesn't matter. Of course it matters. We're together. Your success is my success. We're not together. You have 8 days left on your notice. Are you serious right now? I'm not moving out. Then I'll have the sheriff's office remove you on day 15. Your choice. She started crying again. You're throwing away 2 years. You threw them away when you posted my journal. I apologized. No, you said I didn't think you'd be so sensitive. That's not an apology. She switched tactics again. What about the poems that are about me, about us? I should get something for that. I actually laughed. Get something. I'm your muse. Those are about our relationship. Those are about my feelings about human connection. You happen to be there. That doesn't mean you own my emotional experience. That's not fair. You know what's not fair? Going through someone's stuff and mocking their vulnerability for internet points. She grabbed her keys and left. Came back 2 hours later with her friend. Nose ring always gave me weird vibes. The friend launched right in. So we've been talking to a lawyer. Get out. You can't just, this is my apartment. You're not on the lease. Neither is she. Get out. They left, but not before her friend shouted. You're going to regret this. Day 7. Account hit 300,000 followers. Book announcement went live. Pre-order started. Got a DM from a number I didn't know. It was her other friend from the original post. The one who'd commented about wind chimes. Look, I feel really bad about what happened, but like if those poems are about her life too, doesn't she deserve some of the money? Like maybe 30%, that seems fair. I screenshot it, sent it to my agent. Her response, haha, ha, these people are insane, block them all. So I did. But my ex wasn't done. Not even close. Update 2. It's been a month. The entitlement has reached truly impressive levels. Week 2. She didn't move out by day 14. I filed eviction paperwork. Cost me $400, but worth every penny. The sheriff showed up on day 16. She'd been at work. They supervised me packing her remaining stuff, which she deliberately left scattered everywhere. Put it all in her car that she parked in my assigned spot. She came home to find boxes in her car, locks changed, and an eviction notice on the windshield. Called me 31 times that night. Didn't answer. Finally, she texted, "You're dead to me. Hope you're happy." I replied, "I am actually. Thanks for checking." Week 3. The book manuscript was done. Editor loved it. Cover design started. Publication date set for 8 weeks out. That's when the legal letter arrived from some budget lawyer's office. Claimed my ex had intellectual property rights to poems written about her. Demanded I either pull the book or pay her $50,000. Called my agent. She connected me with the publisher's legal team. Their lawyer read it and basically said, "This is toilet paper with words on it. Her case has zero merit. We'll handle it." They sent back a response that apparently made the budget lawyer drop her as a client within 3 days. My agent sent me their letter. It was beautiful. Basically said, Your client publicly posted about reading these poems without permission. She has no copyright claim. Poetry is transformative art. We have documentation of her mocking the work she now claims is partially hers. This is attempted extortion. Cease immediately or we pursue legal fees and harassment charges. Silence for a week. Thought it was done. Week 4, she created an Instagram account called The Real Story Behind Midnight Lines. Posted screenshots of old texts edited to make me look controlling. Posted photos of us with captions like, "This is who he's profiting from." Long posts about how I stole her story and used her trauma. She got maybe 4,000 followers. Mostly her friends and people who hate follow drama. But my followers found her account. Absolutely ratioed her. Comments like, "Girl, you literally posted his journal first. So you mocked his writing. Now you want money? Pick a lane. This is embarrassing." He dodged a bullet. She kept posting for 2 weeks. Each post got fewer likes. Last one got 43 likes. She went private and gave up. Week 5, the publisher scheduled a book tour. 8 cities. Actual bookstore readings. They were confident the book would do well. That's when her brother called me. This dude has always been a tool. Still is. "Yo, you need to stop this." "Stop what?" "You're ruining her life. She can't get a job because people Google her and find your drama. I never used her name. Not once in any post or interview. People figured it out because she posted about my journal first. Not my problem. You owe her something, man. She was with you for 2 years and I paid more rent for 8 months when she was finding herself. We're even. That's cold. That's reality. She wanted attention. Now she doesn't like the kind she got. Not my responsibility to fix. You're a dude defending someone who violated privacy for likes. We both got to live with who we are. Hung up. Week 6 book launch week. Did 3 podcast interviews. One of them went viral. Host asked about the origin story. I told it all of it. Never mentioned her name. Never showed photos, just told my story. Clips went everywhere. TikTok, Twitter, Reddit. Poet Justice trended. Book sales exploded. Pre-orders sold out in 2 days. Publisher ordered emergency second printing. Week 7, her mom called again. Less aggressive this time. Almost desperate. She's struggling. She's living with us. Can't afford her own place. Can you just help her out? No. She made a mistake. She's your ex-girlfriend. You loved her once, and she mocked me publicly and then tried to extort money. Love has limits. If you just gave her like $10,000, she could. Goodbye. Blocked her. Number 2. Week 8. Publication day. Went to my local bookstore for the first reading. Expected maybe 20 people. 85 showed up. Line out the door. Read 3 poems, people cried. Signed books for 2 hours. Multiple people told me the book helped them through breakups, losses, hard times. One woman, probably mid-50s, waited until the end. My son died 2 years ago. Your poem about absence helped me breathe again. Thank you. I cried in my car for 20 minutes after. That's what this was about. Not revenge, not money, connection, helping people feel less alone. Got home around 10 p.m. There was a package by my door. No return address. Inside my journal, the original one from the photo. She'd apparently taken it that day. Kept it for 2 months. There was a note. Here's your stupid journal back. Hope you choke on your success. The maturity was overwhelming. Week 9. First royalty statement came in early. Sales were crushing projections. Publisher was thrilled. Started talking about book 2. With the advance pre-order sales and initial royalties, I'd already made about $68,000. Projections put me at $140,000 by year end, if momentum held. Paid off my car, paid off student loans, put a down payment on a condo. Actually started looking at financial advisors. Got a text from unknown number. Saw you're buying a condo. Must be nice to afford that with my story. Blocked it. Another unknown number. 2 hours later. You're a thief and everyone knows it. Blocked it. Third number that night. Hope you die alone. Screenshot all of them. Sent them to the lawyer. They sent her a formal cease and desist. Harassment charges would be filed if it continued. It stopped. Week 10. Ran into one of her friends at the grocery store, the one who'd commented about secondhand embarrassment on the original post. She saw me and her face went red. Started walking the other way. I kept shopping. Heard later she'd broken up with her boyfriend, the one who got mad at her for mocking me. Karma's funny sometimes. Last night I did a reading at a university. 150 students showed up. The Q&A after was incredible. One student asked, "Do you regret how everything happened?" "I regret being with someone who didn't respect my boundaries. I don't regret succeeding anyway." Standing ovation. Felt surreal. My ex is apparently still living with her parents, still unemployed, still bitter. Me? I'm writing book 2, just signed the contract, another $50,000 advance. She mocked vulnerability. I turned it into a career. Final update. 3 months since publication. Time to close this book. See what I did there? The numbers. First book sold 45,000 copies in 3 months. Royalties plus advances across 2 books put me at $160,000 total poetry income. Still working my engineering job because I'm not stupid. But the financial cushion is wild. Translation rights sold to 6 countries. Audiobook went live. Someone's adapting 3 poems into a short film. The aftermath. My ex's friend, the nose ring one, sent one final DM last week. Just so you know, she's in therapy now. You really messed her up. I replied, she violated my privacy and tried to extort money. If she's in therapy, good. She needs it. Blocked. Her brother tried to add me on LinkedIn. Blocked immediately. Her mom sent a friend request on Facebook. I barely use Facebook. Blocked. They can't handle that. I won. Not in a petty way. In a turn pain into purpose way. The book tour finished last week, hit all 8 cities, met thousands of readers, signed until my hand cramped. In Denver, a guy waited 2 hours in line. When he got to me, he just said, "My girlfriend cheated on me last year. Your poem about betrayal is tattooed on my ribs. Thank you for making me feel less crazy." We both got choked up. In Portland, a mom brought her teenage son. He writes poetry but won't show anyone. I wanted him to see it's not shameful. The kid looked terrified and awed at the same time. Reminded me of me at that age. Gave him my email. "Send me your work. I'll read it. Promise." That's the real win. Not the money, not even the vindication. It's the connection, the relationship stuff. Started seeing someone new. Met at a reading in Dallas. She's a high school English teacher. Writes short fiction on weekends. We swap drafts. She actually reads my work and gives thoughtful feedback. Doesn't mock it, doesn't post it, just respects it. Wild how basic respect feels revolutionary after my ex. The final contact. Yesterday got an email from her. The actual her from her actual email, subject closure. I know I messed up. I know you won't forgive me, but I need you to understand I was struggling with my own insecurity and your success is making it worse. Every time I see your book, I remember what I lost. I hope you're happy. I really do. But just know you took something from me too. You took my dignity. You exposed me, where even now, please stop. Please just stop succeeding so publicly. It's killing me. I read it 3 times. Then I deleted it because that email perfectly summarized who she is. Someone who violates boundaries, faces consequences, and then demands the victim stop succeeding because it makes her uncomfortable. She wants me to stop succeeding to make her feel better. The audacity is truly impressive. I'm not stopping. Book 2 is done. Editor has it. Publication scheduled for 8 months from now. Already planning book 3. Leaving engineering in 6 months to write full-time. Got enough saved and enough income to make it work. Bought the condo, it's mine. No memories of anyone mocking my art in the living room. Adopted a cat, named him Metaphor. He's orange and judges me while I write. Perfect. To everyone who followed this, thank you. Seriously, your support meant everything when I was questioning whether sharing my story was too much. To my ex, I hope you find peace. Real peace. Not the peace of me stopping, but the peace of accepting that you created this situation. And I simply responded. I genuinely hope therapy helps. To writers afraid to share, share anyway. The people who mock you don't matter. The people who connect with your words do. My college creative writing professor emailed last month. I told you that you had talent. Glad you finally believed me. He was right. My ex was wrong. And sometimes that's all the closure you need. Time to close this journal entry. New poems to write. New readers to meet. New life to live. She wanted to humiliate me with my vulnerability. Instead, she launched my career. Thanks for the publicity.